You're watching the Weiss channel. Today, we're doing right triangle congruence, but we want to know what's needed to make something. For example, leg, right? What do I need to make leg, okay? So here I have two right triangles, okay? Now remember, we don't count the right angle. The right angle here is vertical, okay? So I have one leg congruent to another leg. So if I have a leg congruent to a leg, what else do I need? I need another leg, right? What's the other leg? The other leg is LJ and LS. LJ has to be congruent to LS in order to make leg. How do I make hypotenuse angle here? Well, what do I have? Do you see how I have an angle? Remember, we don't include the right angle. The right angle is assumed, so we don't include it. I have an angle equal to an angle. So if I already have the A, what do I need? I need the H, right? What's the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is TS. The hypotenuse is MN. TS has to be congruent to MN. There you go. How do I make HL? What do I have? I have the L congruent to the L. So I must need the H, right? I need WX congruent to JI. How do I make LA? Well, what do I have? I have the L, right? I've got the leg, so I need an angle. I need angle J congruent to angle G, or I need angle I congruent to angle F. Now, if you are doing my join myquiz.com assignment today, it will only be one of the two options. It won't be both. So you'll have to pick the one that's there. Okay? How do I make HL? Well, here I have a common side. Is this side a hypotenuse or a leg? It's a leg, so I need the hypotenuse. What do I need? LK congruent to ZK. Easy. How do I make LA? Now, once again, this angle is assumed, so I don't have the angle. I have a leg, so I need an angle. I either need L congruent to V or M congruent to U. It's one of them that will be there. Okay? LL. What do I already have? I have one leg because it's common to both triangles. So I need the other leg. What's the other leg? QU and ST. How do I make HA? Here I have vertical angles that are congruent. So I already have an angle. What do I need? H, the hypotenuse. What's that? MY congruent to YZ, or ZY, whichever it is. Okay. How do I make HL? I already have H. What do I need? L. So I either need HI congruent to EI or DI congruent to GI, whichever one is there. Only one of them will be there if you're doing my join myquiz.com assignment today. LA. All right, what do I have? What's common here is a leg. So what do I need? I need an angle. So I'm going to say angle Z congruent to angle F. By the way, it could also be angle GHZ congruent to angle FGH, right? Right. HA, all right. What have I got common? I have vertical angles common, so I have an angle. What do I need? I need the hypotenuse. ED congruent to KD. LL, what have I got? I've got one L to one L. So I need the other L. ER congruent to TR. You've been watching the Weiss channel.